Welcome back to the Contact Coach. In this video I'm going to look at Racing's attacking kicks versus Harlequins. Some really great, awesome play. It didn't always work out, but it's a real strategy for Racing. You can see here they kicked 27 times, but 13 of those were with attacking intent. That's pretty much 50% of their kicks are attacking kicks. And before we jump into the video, please visit worldrugbyshop.com. This is your place for all your rugby equipment, apparel, and all your needs. worldrugbyshop.com. So I'm going to take you through the clips in sequential order just to see how they use it constantly throughout the match, Russell being the main instigator. Here's a picture you see a lot with Racing, particularly with Russell and Fakatawa, who wasn't playing. You can see the organised chase, especially Zebo and Beale on the inside, just applying pressure on there. Didn't quite work out, but you can see that intent. It's not just Russell who kicks with intent, but before we go into how the kick comes about, just look at Curtly Beale, how he draws in Smith and Ashton, just with his running angle, some real subtle footwork and movement just to draw them in, and that creates space for Zebo. Now Zebo's down on the wing, he's looking to see, he's running out of space, but he's checking to see where the space is in behind, and he puts a beautiful little kick in. An organised chase. Brown does really well to get the pass away, but Marcus Smith, he kicks and he keeps it open. This is what Racing want. Now they've got their playmaker, Russell, with time and space. He gets a nice little offload. Pressure from Harlequins draws the penalty, and then that's when Racing can get into their attacking intent. Now he's under advantage, which is exactly what Russell wants, and this is when you see a lot of his kicks. We play through here, chip over. Doesn't quite work out. Again, you can just start to see the intent. Next clip is another loose kick from Smith, and just look at the playmakers that Racing have. You got Russell, you got Zebo, you got Thomas who's working back into position. Time and space on the ball. Now Zebo's trying to pick his space. Again, he sees that space in behind. He's got Thomas who's working hard to the chase. And again, it's just putting Harlequins under pressure. There's a turnover from a knock-on. Really great attacking kick. And from this scrum, Racing launch again. So they try a play to start with. It doesn't quite work out. But when we play through here, so they're getting into the channels. They've got Beale. Zebo hits a great line. Look how he keeps that ball alive. And now Beale, another great playmaker, under a lot of pressure. Not a lot of time and space, but he knows the space is in behind. So he puts the kick in, just puts it through, beautifully weighted, well timed. And that's just going to trickle out. And eventually Racing score from this field position. And as I mentioned earlier, the kicks always don't work out, but that doesn't faze Racing, and particularly doesn't faze Russell. So again, it's always planned. He's got Thomas on the kick, he just over kicks it into touch, but there was intent there because there was a good chase from Thomas. This one is going to be from a scrum, and the execution is slightly off, but the decision making was spot on, and we'll look deeper now. So Brown, the 15, he's up flatter in the line. That leaves a lot of space in the backfield. Again, you've got Thomas flat, and they want to get that ball into those channels. Now it's charged down. The execution didn't work, but the decision making was spot on. This one again is from starter play from scrum. Great carry. Look at that dominant carry. Wins the gain line. And just watch Russell here. Just look how close he gets to the defensive line. You've got Thomas looking for that space in behind. And it's just beautifully weighted. This one does pay off. He gets through. Harlequins get the knock back. And there's just a slight knock on. But really great execution from Russell and Thomas there. Now this is my favourite clips of them all. So just look at the game clock. It's 54 minutes. And just watch how these next three clips all come together. Just pressure through attacking kicks. So Racing aren't going anywhere. Puts a kick through. Beautiful kick. It just now has got Harlequins under a lot of pressure. Now from that resulting clear out, just watch Thomas here. So he gets the ball, bit of a fumble. Watch his work rate. He goes from one wing and he's working all the way around. Beale sees the space in behind. There's Thomas. Look at the work rate from him. Now he's got the chase. He's worked all the way around. He's put the pressure on the Marcus Smith, who gets a kick away, but not a good one. It's now in the space where Russell wants to be. And he puts another beautiful little kick in. I don't know how this didn't go into the hands, but you can see how Racing are using their kicking intent to apply pressure. Now from that resulting set of play, because he was under advantage, Russell once again sees the space in behind. This time it does pay off, and there's your try. Great sequence of play, great 3 or 4 minutes, all attacking pressure through kicking. So it can be done. Kicking doesn't need to be boring. It can be seriously effective as well. And just the last one to finish on, a very familiar sight, what we saw at the very start, a chip over the top. Didn't quite work out, but it's awesome to watch. Thanks for tuning into the Contact Coach.